There was a shadow that you seen come in this doorway.
What was that? Yeah, I just heard a voice too. It stood up and then it started calling. Are you reading my energy or my aura?
Oh God, I got cheese. Don't ever ask that thing for permission for anything.
Welcome to the top 15 paranormal encounters of 2025. What's up, guys? My name's Chasity, aka the Luminary Luna Beams.
And I like ghosts.
And that's V. And what you're about to watch is our top 15 paranormal encounters of 2025. So if you're new here, I encourage you to stick around because you're going to see the highlights of our Appalachian nightmare through all of 2025. We put out approximately 14-ish videos. We had a couple repeats because of our return series that we did in October. We had a great year. Super excited to share this with you. And if you've been here, you know, for a couple months or from the beginning, we really appreciate y'all because without y'all, none of this would have been possible. Been a pretty cool year.
It has been a fantastic year.
Yep. So we are in 2026 now, and we've already got some things planned. So stay tuned. What we're going to do is release the first 3 months locations that we're going to be visiting. So somewhere in this video, not going to tell you where, but somewhere we will be releasing the next 3 places that we are going. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the very first clip. Number 15. Now you have to subscribe.
It is huge, whatever it is.
Just went off.
We got REAL pod action.
Okay.
Turn night vision on. Hey. How you doing? Can you stop doing it for a little while? Wow. Thank you. That is so awesome. Are you here to visit us?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you like sitting here. All right, guys. So we're going to do double Estes session. I'm using the SB7, and Ethan's going to be using the Necrophonic, and V's going to be asking the questions. So I already had a little REM pod activity out here. It's the most I've ever seen this REM pod go off tonight, honestly. It's not even went off until our last investigation. So we're going to give it a go. Press down. The music box just went off. Thank you.
All right. Who touched the music box? Oh, yeah. Death.
Music box.
Yep.
Going off again.
Is there anyone here that wants to talk to us?
One.
Can you tell me what year it is?
1050.
Wow.
A woman's voice.
It's a long time ago.
The end.
I swear to God, I heard something over there.
Well, my Spanish is not so good.
And it's loud. It's almost like a clairaudient thing, like my own inside hearing. God is here. He heard you.
Que muerte.
Hey, y'all.
Burner.
Can you tell me your name, please?
These headphones are tripping out. They are flipping out. Something's messing with the audio frequency of these headphones. Did it say the devil?
Wow. Are you just trying to scare us?
We're here.
What can you tell me about this place?
Help me.
What happened here?
When
Heard
we
her
support.
voice.
Balloon.
Is there a spirit of a witch here?
Hurry.
Holy.
A holy witch?
It's raining. It's raining.
Yep.
Tap him out.
Hide.
Gotta go in.
Right?
Man, it's hitting me. Or I'm getting water thrown on me.
No, it's really raining. No.
No.
I was
That
getting
was
some
strong.
good
Wow.
responses.
Let me turn the brightness up of hair.
Music box.
It's still going off after I said witch.
There was a lot
There's
about
something
witch.
about witches here.
Yeah.
How did you feel that experience?
It was kind of creepy. There was a lot of strange sounds, and it was cussing at me a lot. So I didn't necessarily say those ones.
Yeah, that's necrophonic for you for sure.
It said a racial slur for me.
Chess,
The bad one.
what kind of racial slur was it directed towards?
The one that I can't say. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I said that earlier. Music box.
Yeah, that's going off again.
So if you made it this far, please be sure to like if you like the video. And if you're interested and you haven't already, please subscribe. And we do have some links in the description if you're interested in helping us along our journey. The freaking music box did it again. Or maybe I'm tripping.
No, I did it.
Yeah.
Do it again if you want them to subscribe.
Like, hell no.
Oh, you were awesome. You are so cool.
Guys, now you have to subscribe. Okay, so.
That was really cool.
Wow.
Let's do it again.
All right, so for number 15, it was Trivet Clinic. We enjoy going there. We've been there twice so far. This is from our second time going to Trivet Clinic. The reason we're including some of these things is how it made us feel. It's not just about the evidence. Even the evidence for the places. It's about the way it made us feel. It's the evidence that was captured. That was pretty much on command.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Trivet Clinic was.
Yeah.
Not very much the very first time we went there as far as devices goes, but I'm going to tell you, this time was, they were on something. Anything I said, that it instantly was followed up by a REM pod reaction.
Or something.
Or a bell or anything that would go off.
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. We thought it was funny too. You know, we had to insert that. But Trivet Clinic definitely will be on this list further down. We actually captured some of our best evidence at Trivet Clinic, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, we're going to move on to number 14. I met a man named Jack. I'm getting cold on my right side. He's standing right next to me. Her back.
They're here. Are you behind Chasity?
A laugh, a giggle. Ha ha, bad girl.
I'm behind her.
Okay.
Wasn't there a rumor that this was a brothel at one
Yeah,
point?
on the third floor, I think.
Back off
Oh. Okay.
from me. Pressure in my third eye. You can stop that. Who's that?
Go ahead and move.
I got her.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You think you do.
She's scared now.
No,
she's not scared.
Do you think that?
Sure.
Do you want us to be afraid?
Me.
Haha, it's laughing.
Do see that we're protected, right?
You can't harm us.
Please don't see it.
I mean, I don't
Inside
like being
you.
raised, but at this point, I would really like some answers. You're just telling us little things. Can you tell us some honest stuff?
Jack is back.
Who the I keep hearing him. I dreamt about him last night. I really want to know who the is.
My voice thing in there told us with Nick, and that's why we came in here to see what was going on.
I remember having a dream before. That dream, someone was asking me about a man named Jack, and I couldn't remember who Jack was. I didn't know who he was, but they were like then talking about how I needed to be introduced to him. And I turn around and I look and I see a tall man with a brimmed hat and like a shadow type face. Like the whole body is shadowed out other than reflections of light in his eyes, reminiscent of glasses. I think this was a tall man. He didn't speak, he wouldn't speak. I didn't speak to him, but that's all I remember.
My back's hurting.
Are you still behind Chastity?
I'm beside you. Are you in between me and...
Take her.
You don't have permission to touch any of us.
Up top.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's me. I said that. Up top.
Jack did it. Who's Jack?
Who is Jack?
Yeah, we want to know who Jack is.
Jack is just really sounds like an asshole at this point. I really wanna
I'm
know.
personally seeing shadows on the ceiling.
Is Jack
like
the
on
one who
wall
really
of
killed the
ceiling.
Lawson family? I'm crawling above you.
Like, everybody sit still.
I have to tell y'all exactly what I seen the night before and what I saw while I was sitting there doing the Estes session. This is what makes it so interesting to me. The night before, I lay down in bed, I grabbed one of my crystals, I was just going to meditate. All of a sudden, I was thrown into Madison Dry Goods. I saw it like back in the day. It was like tan walls, the wood frame windows, and all of a sudden I see this man with a brown coat, brown pants, boots, like leather boots. His jacket may have even been leather, and he had a hat on, and he had like a grimacing smile on his face. This is when I also saw the little girl with all the people standing behind her with no faces. As I'm sitting here in this Estes session, I close my eyes, I am thrown directly into a vision. This place has the ability to psychically connect with people very well. It does make me wonder if this started happening with Brandy from 28 Days Haunted. She explains some similar things as myself, which it's just wild. But this man come up to me with the hat on. It looked like the same dude, but this time I could not see his face. It was all black, and he stood right beside of me and he wouldn't talk. It's just so fascinating. And then I see something morph from a black fog and literally run up the wall. I'm wondering if it was the same being, entity, or descended human spirit. That's what makes this super creepy. I literally have cold chills just talking about it. At the end of the day, something's going on here. His name very well could be Jack. The children upstairs, even with the spirit portal box, we got I feel guilty. What's your secret? She was 15 or something like that. It makes you wonder what happened in this hotel upstairs. There are some secrets within these walls, and hopefully we can find more answers. Guys, Madison Dry Goods is litty titty. You know, there's only been a few investigators besides the 28 Days Haunted series that was on Netflix where people have went in and investigated. So this is still kind of raw because people couldn't investigate there for a very long time. So good friends of ours, Stokes County Paranormal, they go there quite often, and they host actual ghost tours there during the October season. And we actually got to go to one of those, which you probably will see a little clip from shortly. But the big thing about Jack is the shared experience that me and V had, that he actually didn't share that he had an experience with a man named Jack until the night I was editing the video. We never kind of crossed up with that. And then I had like a spiritual experience, kind of like a remote viewing, because people may not know, but I kind of remote view, and I can see into the spirit that way because I am a psychic medium. I specialize in the paranormal, spiritual guidance, intuitive development. Like, that is my thing. And yeah, this was very prevalent. I didn't even try, and I was just there. And this man was there with me. I didn't get a name, but V did.
Yeah, I got the name from a dream. I got the name like all through my head there. I say his name out loud, the activity ramps up. It's definitely something that has been continued. Like, other people have started asking for Jack.
This is the first time we went to Madison Dry Goods. We've been there another time now. I'm not going to say too much because, guys, we want you to go watch these videos. If you see something interesting, we're going to plug all the videos in a playlist down below, and you'll be able to find it, or you can just visit our channel. I'll try to insert like the thumbnails so you can see, just in case if you haven't seen our content. But yeah, it was a very interesting experience, a very vivid psychic experience. When I was in that Estes, I was in Madison Dry Goods, but in the spirit. Before we go any further, we ran some polls on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm going to insert the first poll, which is, what was the scariest out-of-state place that we visited? Guys, you voted. Let's check out the results. Scariest out-of-state location. Number 1, Ohio State Reformatory. Number 2, Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Number 3, Warren's Occult Museum. Number 4, St. Albans Sanatorium. All right, and the winner, I don't know if anybody's surprised, of said results is Warren's house. Not surprised there, guys.
That's pretty obvious.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that video, that is the last video we released. Definitely very interesting. Things went wild. Not saying that lightly. But let's go ahead and move on to number 13. Knock, knock. What's there? I don't know. We're going to be doing a haunted object series at some point on this channel where I share client cases, and I'm trying to make it really special. I've talked about it in the lives. If you want to check out the last live I did about Annabelle, it'll give you a little more details somewhere in that live. I don't want to give away too much, but I've got 2 new friends, and normally I don't do stuff like this, but first and foremost, they have dolls here, and I bought one. This one had some energy coming off of it. I bought it because it had energy. Look at its eyes. I didn't even notice its eyes until, and it was an affordable price too. And then I had to get this one just because for the nostalgia. I'm not saying it's haunted. Not really getting a ton of energy or anything off of it. Not like that one. But I had to get this one. I think it's Raggedy Andy.
Yeah, it's Andy.
So, and it was a really good price too. So, just for the nostalgia, considering we'll be taking this to the Warrens Museum. So,
Guys, I just heard EVP. I just heard something
down there, yeah. I thought, oh God, yeah. What was that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something like they're ready. Kind of dragons.
Yeah, I just heard a voice too. Oh boy, hearing this is kind of disturbing, really disturbing actually. A lot of people may or may not know my story. I've shared it on my podcast, Lights at Midnight, and probably like on lives and stuff like that. But what I just captured here in this EVP, which of course I didn't hear while we were there, is, would you like to know when you die? The really crazy thing is the Ouija board that's up there is the exact make and model, the exact branding, the exact time frame as the Ouija board I used when I was 12 years old, when I didn't believe in it. And, you know, I find that kind of interesting. But I asked plenty of questions when I used it over a period of weeks. We used it, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. I really didn't believe in it then. But one of the questions that I did ask, like a dummy, I did ask this, was, when was I going to die? All right, so my name's Chasity. You remember us? This is...
I like ghosts.
Okay, and we got Angel today. And we're back here to communicate with you. We've got all kinds of stuff set up. We know this doesn't happen often, but you're going to have some visitors coming through here over the next month, probably, especially here. And we connected with some energies here, and we would like to just see if you would like to make a knock or anything to let us know that you're here. There's a heavy male presence. Yeah, we can't. You gotta stand really still.
Well, pivoting. I was still noisy, so interesting.
I'm gonna try to make a knock. Can you do that back? That might have been outside though.
It could have been. It could have been. That sounded more upstairs.
Shh.
Oh yeah, it's a rat.
Uh-huh. That's a bird or an animal. I'm going to insert a brief clip to kind of support the evidence here, because we're hearing some animals, but something is a little off here. It's like, what stirred the animals that we are hearing in the roof? I'm going to show you what happened to V when we went to the Madison Ghost Walk on October 19th, so like 3 weeks after we filmed here. Check out what happened to V.
Oh, Jack. Alright, I'm going back downstairs. Alright, I'm going back downstairs. Whoa. That was a good one. Seriously? You were like right above my head when you did that. That was creepy. You actually gave me chills. I have never had chills on an investigation. Ever. Can you do that again? Please? Wow. That's the strongest knock you've ever given me. Thank you for that. That was incredible.
Wow. We can't rule that out though as not an animal. That's the only thing. So
It's just weird how as soon as we said something, it started, and it wasn't going before.
yeah. Okay, so this is the second time we visited Madison Dry Goods. Upstairs, 3rd floor. We only get 2 hours when we're actually investigating. So it's like bam, bam, bam. But the evidence that we capture in just those 2 hours is absolutely amazing. At first, like we started, these knocks are really, really loud. And the knocks were so loud that I think it stirred up some vermin. Because last time I checked, rats don't.
The critters were moving, but rats can't knock. That's for sure, and they can't knock in specific patterns. Like whatever was doing that was definitely not us, and everybody else in the building was like way downstairs.
Yeah, they were on the 1st floor. We were on the 3rd floor. Door was shut. I mean, it's up for interpretation. We also captured the EVPs. The one that's so bone-chilling personally for me, as I explained, was, would you like to know when you die? And that Ouija board that I used when I was 12, that kind of started some of my paranormal activity. It's just really weird. And I've noticed the closer these places are to home, the more personal they are and the more personal they get.
The last clip was filmed after the ghost tour were done. That knock happened within under 5 minutes of me being up there. So most of the activity that happens at Madison Dry Good that I've experienced has been sudden, and for that to be that way, and I was up there talking about Jack, it really even just arouses my curiosity that much more, and I can't wait to get out there and go actually see if I can find out something about him.
All right, guys, so we're going to move on to number 12. Am I the asshole? All right, guys, so now that we're back from our little bit of a break and abandonment, we're going to go ahead and just run a quick spirit box before we move on to our next location for the evening. About 5 minutes. We had some really good results the last time we were here, and I just want to see if anything will come through.
That did not sound very friendly. Hello.
Said hello at the same time.
How are you? What's your name? You the one that was touching my REM pod?
Go away.
You don't want us here?
I do. Is there a female here with us? Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
What's her name?
Who made the REM pod go off? Where else should we go in the building? Should we go to the basement? Weird. Is there a little boy or a young male spirit on this floor? I keep hearing asshole. I've heard asshole 3 times. Something tricks.
Who's an asshole?
You.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. You always do.
I concur.
You think I'm an asshole?
Cards. It said your cards. Did you like the cards that I used earlier?
So nobody touched our REM pod? Are you guys happy that we come back here to visit?
Yes. If somebody did set off the REM pod earlier, could you set it off again?
Please do. We would appreciate that.
You're an ass. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that, but it said you're an ass. Are you talking to V? Or is there somebody here that you think's an asshole in the spirit realm?
Yeah, because I'm not really an ass.
It said ass again. Hold on. We gotta give it time to speak. Who's the asshole here? That was a whole full sentence.
Do you want me to get out?
Girl.
What don't you like about me? What? I really want to know. They think I'm an asshole. What did I do that makes them think I'm an asshole? Can I change your mind?
Asshole.
What the f?
I gotta bleep all that out. You can't be saying that. Come on. I don't want to do all that bleeping.
What the quack? No, hang on. Talk to me. Why do you think I'm an asshole? You know, I try to be a good person. What did that say?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen back. But I'm getting ready to turn this off, guys. This was the exact same voice again. I feel strongly we connected with a woman that definitely does not like men, because she said, we're okay when I spoke. But every time V spoke, he was an a-hole, right? This is a common theme throughout the night. Just wait. Thank you for your time, and we will continue to investigate why the spirits think Nick's an asshole. And REM Pod, I'm going to tell you something right now. I was literally getting ready to ask, before you leave, could you please set off the REM Pod? Are you reading my thoughts? Are you reading my energy or my aura? Because I had every intention to ask that question. Yes. Wow.
Wow, I looked over at it as soon as it did it too.
Yeah, that's crazy. I kind of don't even want to move. But
no,
unfortunately,
this is a great spot.
It is a great spot, and we.
Well, I don't know how I feel because you guys think I'm an asshole.
I swear to God, I saw a little black orb.
Why do y'all think I'm an asshole?
Give it up.
It bothers me.
If you think Nick's an asshole, can you set the REM Pod off again just to confirm? I might tend to agree with you sometimes.
I'm zooming in because I know you're going to set it off because you think I'm an asshole. Go ahead.
I think y'all are enjoying our company as much as we're enjoying y'all's.
Of course, I enjoy your company no matter what, and I think you guys are excellent, but at the same time, I'm not an asshole.
You can't say
You
that.
are just going to have to bleep it out.
I'm not bleeping
like
it
everybody.
out anymore.
Everybody else bleeps it out.
On to our next investigation.
Just left that out.
No, it's great. I love this
I
clip.
was being an asshole.
He was. And
I've done been called it like 5 or 6 times.
You
so
were
I was
being
like,
an
whatever.
asshole before that.
Yeah.
So they checked him, and it was a woman primarily. And I go in depth in this video about like some of my stuff. I included a little bit in here, but this is a crazy, crazy place. The first time we went, the evidence and everything we captured was pretty good. But the portal box and the spirit box there, off the chain. Mind you, we're using the radio, and it's the same voices over and over again.
Yeah, it's nuts. It repeats in the same consistency that's not consistent with radio stations.
No. And it continues on through the night. Like, we're over here making movies at this point with the content, and this is definitely like an hour and 45-minute episode. But guys, you have to check it out. It kind of speaks for itself. But yeah, I love the name of this. It's great.
Yeah, it's no secret that St. Albans is definitely one of my favorites. I would love to visit there more. I wish we could, and it's still pretty close by. It's not always open to doing investigations, especially because they do like Halloween stuff. They got a lot of haunted stuff there, which I think also has something to do with the attractions.
All right, guys. So we're going to move on to one that's really personal for me and V both.
Number 11. That's my daughter's name.
It's killing me. It hurts so bad. Stop it.
Yeah, it like started stabbing me on my shoulder for a little bit. Do you see him? If you do, get him out of here.
We need to, I guess.
What did you just say?
Who was that?
When I run that back, you better not have said what I thought you just said.
That cat ball's right in front of the floor.
Can someone talk? Just
feel like I'm
one,
gonna fall
one
over.
person.
Can you get out?
Chess,
I'm gonna walk
we're
out.
gonna have to do something.
All right, guys. So yeah, that was clear as day. Literally, V heard it. I didn't. I was kind of like, the energy was so swirly down there that it just totally just disoriented me. You could tell in the video, my mouth, like, it looks like I was tired. Like, you know, my mouth was hung open. I was just, ugh, and that was necrophonic on a portal box. But the thing about the Arts Place, which y'all are going to see further down this list, it's very close to home. It's closer to home than Trivet. It's about as close as Madison Drygood does. But I lived in this county for 10 years, and this is where I suffered my 10 plus, almost 15-year haunting from. V is from that county. So these spirits know us. They know our ancestors. Like, it's really creepy. So definitely stay tuned, because it gets a lot worse, but better for evidence.
It's a very good proof of demonic activity as far as I'm concerned. Some people might beg to differ, but I don't like throwing that word around lightly. And whenever you got something that's bringing up your family as personal history, that's definitely a problem. But it's not. It's something that they're saying to try to scare you, and that's all they want out of you. They just want that fear. They want you to be afraid. They want more of that. They want more of that energy, so they can eat that up and just completely gain their power. And that's all it's about. So you don't give them that. You don't give them that for even a second, and we didn't.
Yeah, and there's no other place. Like, we have been followed. Namely, it's been said, and people have picked up on that V has been followed from a location, and he has been for a while. We think that's kind of simmered down at this point, but for a good little while in 2025, everywhere we went, and we felt it too. But it still stands that Arts Place is the only place that has used our family's names. There's only one other place I've heard names come through, and it was just one, and that was Trivet Clinic, or my own personal name. But that's being said on location. So I'm going to leave that there, because there's more later in this video you'll have to check out. But it definitely was, you know, unnerving. The fact that our child has been there and seen plays and was
before we actually went there to investigate.
Yeah, so it already knows who she was as well, but as you'll see, it knows a lot more. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for number 11, but before we move on to number 10, we have another poll for you. So what was the scariest place in North Carolina? You guys voted. Let's see the results.
Scariest place in North Carolina. Number 1, the Arts Place. Number 2, the Danbury Courthouse. Number 3, the Trivet Clinic. Number 4, Madison Dry Goods.
All right, this was a close one. So with 30 votes, actually, 30 votes on YouTube, and I believe there were some, I've added the ones too, 30 votes on YouTube and like 2 on Instagram, because, you know, Meta be tripping. It's close. In 4th place, we've got the historic Danbury Courthouse. In 3rd place, Madison Dry Goods. These were the 2 that were really close. 2nd place is the Arts Place, and 1st place is Trivet Clinic. So Trivet Clinic took the cake on that, and these are people that have seen our videos. If you haven't, you gotta wait to see why. It's like the best, okay? So
don't sleep on Trivet.
Don't sleep on Trivet.
No.
Don't sleep on a lot of these, and we're not just saying that for the hype. We really mean it. Next, we have something a little bit special. We actually picked out a couple more that we could not decide. We could not leave some of these off the list, so we made honorable mentions.
Honorable mention number 1. That's one big-ass bat.
Are y'all up there?
Guys, get prepared for a very interesting and confusing ride. We are not alone up here. Things are already starting to make sounds and move, and trust me, it gets way, way better.
Noise.
Now, it could be expansion and contraction of wood. Guys, we made it up to the 4th floor finally. It's super hot. We're in the side with like some really serious wooden floors. I'm sure there's a lot of expansion of wood and contraction, but there's some weird sounds.
You hearing this?
Is that you making a noise? Can you do it again, please? You want us to know that you're here. You over there in the corner. If it's just a mouse, it could be moving, it could be an animal. But I don't think so. I feel an energy coming from one of those.
For whatever reason, at this exact moment, the camera glitches out and it stops recording for a few seconds and resumes recording. We did not do this. We did not notice this until post-edit. I have no explanation for this.
Wow, thank you so much. You want to play a game? I heard you like to play games. Okay.
That was one big ass bat. The reason I said that, and I actually ended up cutting out of the clip, was like after all these bangs happened, we had bats come out, like a colony, like a cave full of bats.
And if you guys have been there since the beginning, you guys all know about my bat problem.
Yeah, we have a bat problem. I think a lot of paranormal investigators have bat problems, but yeah, very interesting clip. The noises started as soon as we got up there. We were keyed in to the fact that there was a place on the 4th floor. I had no idea where it was because I don't research places most of the time before I go. It's hard to avoid places like the Warrens or really, really large locations, especially if you're into the paranormal. But in this situation, I didn't know too much. I will mention I do pre-channelings. They're all free on Patreon. If I do a pre-channeling, it's there. All you have to do is just sign up for Patreon and join for free to check those out if you want to see some of them, because it tends to line up pretty well. The interesting thing about Tala too is it's really big. And there's a lot of stuff and there's a lot of things, a lot of noises. I don't think we even touched the surface. That's a place you could go spend a weekend and maybe get some answers or go back multiple times. But ultimately, that is on our channel. We filmed back in the summertime. I will never go in the summer again. But definitely check out Tala. This is the only clip from Tala. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and move on to number 10. The Reckoning. Who's making me feel dizzy again? This is probably just my mind, but the image I keep getting is something on all fours just wanting to come out of that room like that at me.
There is something in that room like that.
Yeah.
That makes me, yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
I have heard people say stuff like that, like in my mind. I don't know how to explain it like that. I know that's weird, but it's like I've heard that before, that there's something in there.
This is really weird.
What?
But I just got church hymns playing in my head.
Okay.
And I'm rocking.
Recently,
That is
when
so
I've been
weird.
coming in the building, I've been like in my head.
After he was just talking about that,
Yeah.
I automatically start hearing a woman singing church hymns.
Oh, you should hear what it said the first time I brought it up. Yeah, and that was the voice that come in. Is there something evil in this basement? Somebody tell me, like...
Is there something nasty in the area?
What is that?
What in the world?
I've never heard it do that. Ever.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a woman.
Is it Mary?
Getting very emotional.
I feel like it's somebody from the church down
She's
there.
going, Jesus, Jesus. And she's also singing. She's doing Jesus.
Is Is the lady trying to bring in the light of God to help these people?
You know,
Pray.
that makes sense for who is interning right now.
What is that?
Her family is from the Mormon church.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
King.
Okay.
They've had it for generations.
Did you come from heaven?
No.
Said my son's name. It just said my son's name.
Do you want to be saved?
Just said Aiden.
I'm just going to be very clear. I appreciate whatever's trying to connect with me and project on me, but you have to step back a little bit, please.
Arms of Jesus.
Something about the
Safe in the arms of Jesus.
something about the arms of Jesus.
I feel it.
And she's doing this, and she's doing the praise like the Holy Rollers do, and she looks to be 50, 60 years old, maybe in her 60s. She's got on a box hat.
Is there an old lady here with us right now?
I'm gonna push out some of the energy.
She's gone. It's gone.
Amen.
It's
This
gone.
back here behind me just thumped.
I heard it.
It thumped.
It stopped, just like
Yeah,
that.
it did, for real.
Yeah, because I pulled in the light and went clear that way.
Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Yep, safe in the arms of Jesus. In the arms of Jesus is what I kept hearing over and over. Jesus, Jesus, in the arms of Jesus. In the arms of Jesus.
Said my
Now, we
name.
typically don't bring up religion when it's just us investigating, so that's why I find it odd that what just happened.
Yeah.
It's usually a trigger for me. Like it works a lot of the time.
Did you see the light that was just pushed out? Did you see the light that was pushed out? Can you see it? What if I opened up any spirits that don't want to be here anymore? You don't have to be here anymore.
I already gave him an invitation earlier.
Leave. Do you want me to bring in the light for any spirit that doesn't want to be here anymore?
So do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see the light? You can go to it. It's there for you. I'm gonna sit down.
My legs are cold.
It's completely open. So visually what I see, I'll tell you what I see. In that direction, I asked for my guides to step forward. There's two guides with a doorway in that general vicinity. I'm not going to say it's necessarily in this building, but it's out there if there's any spirits that want to go. But from this direction, there's a darker kind of like darkness. Not to say I'm not saying it's evil. Certain things don't want certain things to go. So I'm sitting in the precipice of a line here, allowing anything that can get out and wants out to go. And what I'm holding behind, I'm holding something off right now. I can't tell you what it is. It's just an energy. It's a feeling.
Yeah, it's on my neck.
I can feel it. I'm holding it because, just to see.
Say Bobby.
So,
Bobby, love you.
Are you with Satan?
Ooh.
That's what I thought.
What's that?
That was something I ain't never heard either. Has anybody went to the light? Is there anybody else that wants to go? Because I'm going to stop holding this energy. I'm going to let go now.
Really, really dark behind you again.
Yeah, I can feel the chill coming out.
I'd had enough of my name or my family's name being said. I did not catch it on the necrophonic. This is before we had the portal. This was right before we got our portal box. But saying my son's name. Now, this is the second time we went to the arts place. And it said my daughter's name. It said my son's name. But again, there's more on this list. You'll just have to wait and see. But I felt a big divide. It's not the first time I'd felt this. And yeah, and Michelle was having that episode, or that, it's not really episode. It was kind of like she was channeling that in. And yeah, too much. I felt that energy had to go. And y'all saw what happened. That is like energy work, light work, whatever you want to say. There was a lot of validations to that. And this is something that I would like to investigate further to see if these energy works that I'm doing, if I can validate them with paranormal equipment. Yeah, I thought this to be fascinating. And the thing that came out of my hand, weird.
That was an excellent display of psychic energy. You don't really get stuff on camera like that often, and in that one little short clip is a gold mine to me. Yeah, it's worth more than anything. And I want to say it's that, but it's a part of me where I am still kind of skeptical, but not really. It's like, could it have been a bug? I do have a still shot. It kind of looks like a bug. I don't know, but it's so weird because when I turned my head and did that, it's not just because I was doing a move here. Like, I felt energy bombarding me from that side. So in energy work, you stop and you push with your light. And when I did that, that's when it's like it was a deflect. I don't know if I deflected a bug or deflected energy. It didn't come out of my hand, rather it come towards my hand, and it come off of it. What makes me question this more than anything is the fact that the bug activity in the video itself was not that prominent.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look.
Maybe one or two bugs that were small, and then I think
that would have been a big bug. It'd been like a moth.
That was like a moth-sized bug. Like, you would have felt it hit your hand.
Yeah.
Like the way that it went, but it didn't even touch you. It got like about yay close to you, and then out of nowhere, it just swoom away. It didn't even touch you. Yeah.
And another thing is the spirit's response to me opening the light portal. So many great responses. Cool. It's so hard to place these because even going back through this list, I still want to move stuff around, and we just had to settle. So I'm honestly, I don't know if I'm 100% happy with this list, but I'm happy enough with it to share it with you guys. If you think it was hard, it was really hard. So I think we could have moved some stuff around, but still. And coming up next, I'm not normally prompting the next one, but you're getting ready to see why I've been saying the whole time about family names. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Number 9. The family tree. The spirit box is so loud. Let me just say, the last time I was here, I had 4 friends or family members' names said on the spirit box the last time we came here. I'm just going to insert a clip as an example. Mama, don't you dare.
Yeah, don't play nice.
This is where I just have to stop because I had 2 recognizable names come across while I was a part of this Esta session. But after listening back to the footage, I'm kind of a little upset because Anthony is my ex-husband's name. Andrew is an ex-best friend of mine. He is no longer with us. Bob is my great-grandfather's name, which was married to my great-grandmother, who I called Maman. And then, without Kimberly knowing or hearing anything, she says, "Here I am," and then laughs, ha 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 ha. Because my thoughts, I was thinking I was getting upset because I knew something was messing with me. They know who I am. They know what I do. If you don't know who I am or what I do, I'm a psychic medium that specializes in the paranormal, spiritual guidance, and intuitive development, mainly in the paranormal. I help people with darker hauntings, and I energetically remove things like that. So this felt very personable, and remind you, I did live in Stokes County for 10 years. I had an attachment. I had something following me. I had something draining me. I had something puppeting me for several years while I lived in this county. So watching this back infuriated a little bit. It's not like I'm super upset, but I definitely was being toyed with. And mark my words, this time was no different.
Demon.
When I watched this, when I was editing it, I got pissed. It pissed me off because this is a mixed clip of the first and second time that's in our second video. Again, we did a return series in October. Really great series. Definitely go check it out. It is said my great-grandfather's name, my brother's name, my grandfather's name, my great-grandfather's name, my great-grandmother's name, friends' names that are here. Lots of personal names. And then it says, you know, demon, soul sucker, followed you, like all kinds of stuff. And this is in the loft again. Just crazy stuff from the arts place again.
Yeah, it's really personal to us. And that particular night, we were both having a lot of psychic events. It was definitely not an enjoyable night. It was hard to film that night. It was hard to stay focused. They usually work on me like that, and I've gotten better about involving less of that energy towards me, but that night in particular, it felt very personal.
It was just using available energy and messing with people's energy.
Yeah, whatever this is was much older than us.
Yeah.
It knew things because it studied and it's watched things throughout life, and that's...
But we've already said this in the video too, that, you know, it knows us because we're from this area. And this kind of stuff generally only happens at the arts place. I don't know why. My great-grandmother was from Stokes County. Could it be my grandmother probably used to go buy produce in that store? She's been to the courthouse. She's no longer with us, obviously, but my ancestors' energy is there. But we'll go ahead and move on. We do have another poll that we're going to insert, and this is the best portal box session out of all of our videos in 2025. Best portal box session. Number 1, the Ross House. Number 2, the Arts Place. Number 3, Madison Dry Goods. Number 4, the Warrens Occult Museum. Guys, this is a close one. We have a tie for second place. Even though there's 4 places, we've got coming in third, Madison Dry Goods for best portal box. Coming in second, tied, is the Warren's House and Occult Museum and the Arts Place. And coming in first place is the Ross House. And you'll see why soon, because that was absolutely insane. But now that we're done with the poll, we're going to go ahead and jump into the next clip. Number 8. What the Pay close attention to this male voice. Again, the SP7 is a device that is only scanning through radio stations, either forwards or backwards and at different variable speeds. You're going to be really surprised by what you continue to hear.
Yeah, this is our first night in here. What? Yeah. Well, I'm asking you your name. Anyone else who wants to talk? Whose chair is? Say that again?
Any lovely ladies over here?
There is someone who said hi, but he's not letting anyone else speak. Well, we want to speak with other spirits here, not just you. We appreciate talking to you, but we want to talk to other people too.
Yeah, give someone else a turn.
Would you please let someone else speak? Maybe?
My people.
Maybe, I heard maybe.
He said my people.
Oh, your people.
My people. Just like that. Can you give someone else the light?
Yes.
Do you know how to swim? Do you think I'm stupid? I didn't mean it like that. I apologize.
Who's there?
Who's standing in front of me? No. No, you didn't. This is our catchphrase.
We are not scaring you, it's just a light, so.
Yeah.
If you step away from it, it will turn off.
Yeah, just move closer to me.
Is it the temperature?
It's pressure.
Pressure.
Interesting.
So that was pressure? Interesting.
Now it's temperature.
That's temperature.
So it went.
Interesting.
Now it's temperature.
That's temperature.
So it went cold.
So when it goes blue, the temperature drops.
And
That's the.
yeah, that's. And
That's the.
yeah, that's.
Is it Mr. Vibration too?
Now you know why I named this what I named it. This was voted the best portal box session for a reason, because this is hooked up to the radio. And it's the same sound over and over again, direct responses. One of the best portal box sessions, clearest portal box sessions I've ever heard. And that is due to our good friend, Angel of Durham Paranormal. He builds the best portal boxes, and he only has a few left for sale. They are a nice piece of equipment. It is definitely affordable for what it is. So link in the description for Angel, Durham Paranormal. He sells all kinds of paranormal equipment.
Angel likes ghosts too.
Yeah, he does. We all do. You'll see more of Angel in 2026 as well as some other people we've investigated with. Not completely set up yet, but you'll see soon. It's coming soon.
Amazing people.
Yeah. So, but this was... I was floored because I was upstairs doing a live and I kind of regret it. But the interesting thing is sometimes when I come around, the activity will stop and they kind of ghost block me. I get ghost blocked because I have a presence in the spirit, I guess you could say. That's the only thing I can figure. It's not that I'm a non-believer. It's just some things just don't want to mess with my energy or what I can bring to the table. That's the only thing I can think of.
They love talking to me.
Yeah, but
I like ghosts.
They
like
can't.
Me back.
Yeah, and they
good, bad, it don't matter.
Yeah, unless it's the girl at St. Albans that thinks you're an asshole.
She likes me. I really do believe she likes me. Otherwise, she wouldn't be calling me an asshole constantly.
All of you. She didn't like men. But yeah, guys, definitely a decent video. I wanted to put the basement footage in this list, but we just ran out of room. Go watch the Ross house. It starts out a little slow with some psychic impressions, but by the end of the night, it was pretty cool. And we slept there. We caught some interesting stuff while we slept. Mm-hmm. So guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Number 7. Revert to rule number 1. I'm going to whistle a tune and I want you to finish it if you can.
That was you.
No, it wasn't.
Are you kidding me?
No, and it comes from over there.
Damn, my damn report just went out.
Oh my God. Y'all heard that?
I heard
Yes. Thank you so much. No, it sounded like over there to me.
To me, it sounded like you.
it sounded like it came from back there.
It sounded like it was behind Greg.
That's crazy.
All right, can we do that again just to validate? Everybody, we're going to try that one more time because that was really cool. Thank you. We're so excited.
That was our epic capture.
Yeah, right across the road from our demonic capture.
The arts place. So the arts place and the courthouse, for people that don't know, are literally right across the street. Mm-hmm. So whenever we investigate the arts place, we also investigate the courthouse. So it's a twofer. 2 for 1, basically, with Stokes County Paranormal. Kimberly and Michelle are super awesome. This one speaks for itself. We had a room full of people, but we have asked, and everybody was looking at somebody or sitting next to somebody, and it wasn't us. We captured more whistles. Unfortunately, this was the first time we investigated, and we had, like, all of our cameras die. We had everything go down. It's a shorter video for our channel, which is good for some people, I understand, but we over here making movies, y'all. So, we're making legendary movies, in my personal humble opinion. But what do you have to say about the whistle?
Hearing that whistle was like mind-blowing because where I was at in the room, it didn't come from the back where everybody else was. I was sitting mostly to the side. So actually seeing that way, it blew my mind.
Yeah, it was like a surround sound whistle. It wasn't
just one time. It was continuous. It was every single time we asked.
Yeah.
Unbelievable timing. Crazy.
Getting cold. I'm putting my
hood
on.
Cold? You gonna put your hood on?
Putting my hood on.
You gonna hood up?
But yeah, it was crazy.
In the hood.
And we have investigated. We've investigated the courthouse a lot since then. We won't say how many times. We got something special coming. All right, guys.
We're very familiar with it. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, and it's different every time. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to
number 6. I'm not the one.
Yeah, get it out of there. Put it right here. Here. Whoa.
What was that?
You want to do that again?
It sounded like a door. We're way too far away. If
There's definitely an eerie feeling here. It's something very heavy.
To do it like that. That way, look, because I'm trying to do this. I need to be able.
My arm is hurting. My right arm.
You're not even filming.
Whoa. No, I'm not even touching my camera.
Is that thing in your pocket?
Yeah, but it's not on.
Don't matter. Put it over there to the side or something. So we're already losing footage.
I think my 3-button tap thing is turning on somehow. Like something's tapping my phone.
We've been trying to set up and get started for probably 20 or 30 minutes now. It's probably almost time to move out of this building. But we're going to go ahead and try to get an investigation done before we move. We've had lights fall. We've had phones turn on different things. We've had to reset the REM pod because the temperature kept going off. We've heard a door like move, like a rusty door. I feel like I'm being looked at right now in that doorway.
So you are
It was a
here.
mist. Did you just see that?
So you are
It was a
here.
mist. Did you just see that?
So you are
It was a
here.
mist. Did you just see that? I just saw a mist.
Can you make it
It's
stronger?
not foggy.
Like the signal? Can you make the signal a little stronger for us?
It's doing it.
We just want to talk to you.
I'm hearing a lot of people outside.
Yeah, it sounds like there are people outside.
There is.
Probably wanting their turn. Yeah, they're definitely being loud.
Maybe
See,
they're at another
now's the
building.
time when Chastity just walks off and leaves me alone. You asked us to help. You want us to leave? Nobody needs help.
It's getting hotter now. I mean, if you're frustrated, you can tell us.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because we claim no negative energy.
If I hear that one more time, TikTok. One more time.
There's one thing about Annabelle, everybody loses their mind. I did feel like my air just got knocked out of me when I say that. I said one thing about Annabelle, everybody loses their mind. It was like something pressed in on my diaphragm right here.
Well, this place is also associated with touches as well.
That was really weird because I haven't done anything to make like it go like this. Like it's like something went into my chest, like touched right on this eyeball. The more that I walk back here, the dizzier I get.
Yeah. I was just gonna say there's so many complete words coming out of this.
Dead.
Get out.
That's a weird frequency though.
Mm-hmm. Can Dave touch a REM pod?
We're gonna try one more thing. Check me out. One more thing. I'm going to move the music box over there and see if we can get some kind of like interaction with the music box over there to kind of double test if the REM pod's just going, you know, mainly up and down. We only got it to really trigger once. I mean, and I walked closer to it and it didn't even go off. So it's going off. Thank you. There's something there.
Whoa, I got the smell of death. A legit smell of death. There's something dead in here.
Weird. I'm turning off necrophonic. I smell it too. Literally smell a dead animal.
Wow, there's literally a dead animal smell in here. You guys know I don't overreact about stuff. That is definitely something that's happening.
That's terrible.
Like they got in this courtyard and got trapped or something? Possibly.
I don't know. Or something's darker coming in one. I'm not saying that for the
Yeah,
hype.
that's one of the strongest smells of death I have smelt in a paranormal place ever.
I do feel like there are spirits here that are friendly and want to communicate. There's a lot of unknown type energy here, a lot of confusion energy, but there is what I want to call a dark harvester, and it's not just in this building. No.
You can't mistake it. Whatever it is big.
It's heavy. It's getting heavier. So we are getting ready to head out. I'm gonna offer love and light. I feel like there's a lot of confusion. It's the smell, every time I say love and light, that smell just hits my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me I'm not tripping.
You're not tripping.
All right, so I really am bringing in, I'm gonna ask for divine guidance to help bring in the love and light for the spirits that do need it. You can't stop me, I'm getting pushed again. This is not funny. I'm not joking. Getting pushed in my solar plexus. You're not allowed to touch me. All right, my defenses are up. Yeah.
Basically, that feeling I was having that I pushed off of me, as soon as I pushed it off, the fracking motion detector went off. This is the same place we were having the REM pod act kind of weird, and that's why I wanted to put this here and test it to see. There's no electricity in this building. There's absolutely no electricity in this building. It seriously feels like something's pushing right here.
Look.
What?
Hit my light.
What about it?
It's turned.
Well, I mean, you've been flopping the thing around. I can't say.
It was going away from me.
There it is again. And that wavy, funny feeling's coming back. So you come back. I respect that you're here. And I respect that you may not like me here. Okay? But you're not going to push me back in my solar plexus anymore. I'm not the one. I'm setting my boundaries right now. You're not going to do that to me. It's thick. They're blocking us. They're blocking us from wanting to come out of here. Whoever comes in here tonight, we are the first people in this building tonight. They need to expect some activity. And somebody may get really freaky deaky hurt or like feel hurt. Because look, normally y'all know me. If nothing's going on or if I'm channeling or kind of paying attention, I'm kind of staring off into space. But this is legit something. And it does feel darker. The dead animal smell is gone.
Yeah, it's clearing out.
Something's been summoned here. Somebody has done something. Whatever is here is hurting them. I'm ready to get out of here, to be honest. I don't
That
want...
water temperature is definitely cold.
They're literally poking me right here, taking my breath away.
All right, let's go.
I don't even know what I was saying now. I gotta get out of here. Nope, not happening. Because I'm getting, you gotta understand, my energy is getting pulled in directions. Between having to keep my energy up for that and it's guys, I haven't been to every asylum. You know, this is only like my third asylum. Something's different. Something is not supposed to be here. It's just not. There's something that's been brought into this place.
I still to this day claim to be skeptical from here on out about the sewage smell that we were smelling while we were up there.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't
I smelled
sewage
too, but that was death, and I'll disagree with anybody that says otherwise.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, it wasn't sewage. It was carcass.
You could smell the sewage on the way up there.
Yeah, it was carcass. It wasn't sulfur.
Yeah, and it was held back from us for at least 30 minutes.
45?
Yeah, maybe 45. Because we were there for a pretty good while. And it was just no smell at all. And then out of nowhere, it's like the strongest smell that you can possibly smell.
Yeah, it was bad. And people, and further in the video, if you go watch Penhurst, yeah, you'll see. They explain all that. But for me, like, everything started out okay. It was a creepy vibe walking in there because, you know,
you did not want to be in there.
No, and there was a hospital behind it. So, like, there's a whole building that used to be there that's nothing more than, like, it looks like an old pool now. And there's a hallway that leads to nowhere. Yeah, we went with a few people, Paranormal Patch and her crew and some other folks. We all went with them, and it was great. Like, but the thing about it is, that place got my energy in the sense of it got me riled up. It got me frustrated because, like, it was literally pushing, like, taking my breath away. Like, I was finding myself getting, like, I couldn't breathe. I've never had that happen. I've had things, like, make me, like, Bobby Mackey's heavy, heavy, heavy on my chest. I have yet to feel that again. But this was like a swift punch. With all the evidence, the things going off, I felt the energy blockage, like it was in that doorway. And that's when I bucked up and I said, I'm not the one. you ain't doing this to us. And we left shortly after. Definitely bad. Really bad. It really could have went higher on the list, but there's just so much more. So now that we've viewed number 6, we're going to go ahead and check out one of our last polls. We got one more poll to go, and this is the best EVP. So what was the best EVP capture location?
Best EVP capture. Number 1, the Danbury Courthouse. Number 2, Ohio State Reformatory. Number 3, St. Albans Sanatorium. Number 4, the Warrens Occult Museum.
Out of the 4, the historic Danbury Courthouse did not get voted for. But all these on the list were absolutely amazing. Just because it wasn't voted for, definitely go listen to
and
it.
The whistle was technically an EVP.
That's a DVP because we heard it with our ears.
We could hear that like out loud.
Yes. So, number 3, Ohio State Reformatory. Y'all going to see that coming up soon too, because that's a little bit higher on our list for very good reason. Number 2 would be the Warren's House and Occult Museum. Might see that too soon in this list. And then number 1, St. Albans Sanatorium. So the people that voted for this obviously have seen the video and they know.
Yeah.
They notice how good these are. All these places are great.
St. Albans is incredible.
Yeah, you're getting ready to find out very soon. We're going to go ahead and move on to our last honorable mention of the video. I thought this was really, really cool, and we're going to share it with you guys now.
Honorable mention number 2. Do you see what I see? The first thing I see a little girl jumping, like she's skipping through the halls, and she's little. She's about this tall. And there's a man, and he's like a janitor, and he stops her, and he's not very nice.
There's a bunch of
She's
stuff
scared of him.
coming out, like all over the place. The guy, the entity, he is like engulfing this whole fucking room. Like imagine the whole basement flooding, but imagine it like a black.
There's an energy
mass
coming
that's, like,
this way.
slowly taking over everything.
It's dark shadow.
We're both picking up on it.
There's a woman coming forward. She put her hand on my shoulder to get my attention. She's like a teacher, mentor. She looked after the little girl.
I can feel it all.
That dark shadow is getting taller and it's coming up over like this. I think people see him here. Little kids were hurt here, or there were children mistreated.
And for some reason, I keep thinking about the woman. I am being touched everywhere. Not like touched by spirit, but like I am completely and utterly surrounded by this thing. I can feel it. It's the most disgusting thing I think I've ever felt in my life. I can't breathe.
I feel like there's pressure. It's like there's something coming this way. I don't know if anybody else can feel it, but it's also coming from this way.
Because all I can feel is that I'm getting really hot.
Whoever's the shadow, can you make your presence known to us?
The dark presence, it shows itself, but all I see is eyes.
It's like grunting.
Make your presence known to us in here right now.
I just heard an EVP. Or a DVP. Does anyone want to give us a sign?
Now there's a little girl.
That's weird.
Down on that side in Candyland.
What she just said.
That's a false sign.
Although I am still being like attacked.
Exactly.
As we speak. There's a man standing right in front of me.
So we've got, she picked up on a little girl, a man in a
Tall.
dark shadow. She picked up on a little girl, a man in a dark shadow.
Don't know nothing about him.
The dark shadow
He's
can
like-
affect
he's like
people.
bending
Like
down
it
and
can
looking at me and
affect
stuff.
certain people and some
He's
people it
wondering
won't.
what the fuck is wrong with me.
I know he's often referred to as David.
I was
Dave.
actually just thinking about David.
Dave, that's his.
I got that name at the assembly.
I'm not putting myself through that anymore. No, thank you.
Don't do it. No.
Is she okay?
It's weird. I can see Kaylee's energy rising up. It's almost
Her
like
fucking eyes are
her
closed.
energy's just rising
Because I'm out of the darkness.
with my eyes closed.
It's weird.
It was that blindfold. It like locked me the in.
I told you.
Well, I don't want to feel that anymore. I'm sure it's still doing it right now.
You guys weren't exactly getting like the exact same thing at the exact same time, but like you ultimately got to like the same place.
Really?
She immediately picked up on a little girl and a janitor, and then picked up on the dark shadow, which is what she's been referring to it as, and then you picked up on him immediately, and then towards the end picked up on a little girl and a man.
And it's crazy. As soon as I took my blindfold off, like I felt it, like because I'm not channeled in anymore. I felt like a huge, and you felt it too.
I saw a small person down that hallway.
Did you? That's why I kept looking down there.
Yeah, and that was in the very beginning.
I could not leave this off the list because Kaylee, I've been chatting with Kaylee and kind of help mentoring her a little bit with her gifts because I found her on YouTube and I messaged her and I was like, girl, you got it. And I would love to help you kind of hone in on them gifts. And she invited us to Penhurst and she's great. The fact that me and her got some of the same things is absolutely insane. Like, and it was in kind of a very similar order. That was about a 20-minute video clip. I did kind of hack it down because there's a lot more information. But yeah, I mean, we both got the little girl. We both got the woman. We both got the shadow figure. And if you noticed, when I said you see the shadow like rising up and over, Kaylee was talking about how she felt just encompassed. And it was like coming at her. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was an interesting session for sure. It definitely had a lot of moments that coincided with one another, and I didn't say anything about it, but I could feel like presences all around us. Like they were just standing there being quiet, like not wanting to say anything. It's like they were ready for us to get out of there or something.
Yeah, we didn't have any paranormal activity per se, but the channeling was on point. And I wasn't aware of the information of the Devon building. She had been there plenty of times before. I think that was her first paranormal investigation. I, on the other hand, was not. And the fact that I saw the little girl skipping from that side of the building, that's where Candy Lane is. Nor did I know at the time that that's where the little children stayed. But guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one on our list. Number 5. I think I pinched a nerve. All right, guys, so we are here. We are in our alone time here in the museum. We've got about 25 minutes, and what I'm going to do is read off some of my pre-channels. Some of it's already been validated. I realize this is probably dangerous. Feel like I got some stuff. Possibly hit a nerve. I've had some really crazy things happen this past week getting ready for this. But yeah, it's time. And after this, we'll go ahead and get into the full museum investigation. Stay tuned. I channeled this in 11:14. It is now 11:16. I hear voices whispering. So that's the first thing I hear is like voices whispering. Really hoping we'll capture some EVPs. And I hear growls. And they can be heard, I believe, in this room. You may get a growl or a growl on the EVP. I started getting stomach pain as well. I can validate tonight, and this is during my pre-channeling, guys. I can validate tonight that, unfortunately, Ruth has, like, thrown up twice. Everybody else has felt it in their stomach or a pinch in their heart. This place is pretty heavy. Stomach pain, definitely validated already. Heavy breath, hard to breathe. Definitely can get hard to breathe in here. So one thing that Spirit told me is just how people have a baseline. This place has a baseline. But what happens is I'm seeing a stirring of energy. It like goes around in a circle like a tornado. And then I'm seeing it's like smoky basically. And I'm seeing these faces pop out of it. It's consisted of different energies and entities. Another thing I've picked up in this place is that since this place was created for what it is, she ain't supposed to be looking at me. When she turned her head looking.
She's been like that.
Okay, she didn't always look like that. That freaked me out because I didn't pay attention last time.
Yeah, I know. She's
looking right at me.
She's been
I
like
bet
that.
Elton was up to
Remember I
that.
told you about the swirling energy? Or no, that might have been Angel. I think I told Angel that.
Yeah.
It's cool to hear you say that, though.
Yeah. And then, like, no,
No.
it's not cool.
No, it's not cool.
So I channeled in some really interesting things about this doll. I don't know where it is in my pre-channeling, and I don't have time to look at it right now, but I'm just going to give you the gist. When I remote view, when I pre-channel, my eyes were in this case. I was in this case with this doll, and I was looking out where V's actually standing right now, and I saw the dark thing. It's like a cloaked figure. It does have like a scully kind of face, but it still has skin, and half of its face is black. And then it showed me itself twice, but it showed me its full form on the way here about 15 minutes before we arrived here in Monroe. If anybody is here that can help me validate any of that, if anything I said that could be proven true, could you please make a noise? Get off the back of my neck. It's burning.
Funny that you mentioned that. Before we got in, I took some holy water again on my forehead, sign of the cross, and on my neck where I have the rosary, and I was sitting there and it was burning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's squeezing my neck. You're not allowed to do that. You can't pull energy up from the ground in here to get it off of you. You have to pull it from the sky.
Yeah.
Because if you pull the energy from the ground, you're actually attaching yourself to stuff because there's a portal here.
Lay off it, Annie.
Is the man here that I channeled in? Can you please let us know through one of the devices? Yeah, there's something right behind me pinching my neck. And it hurts. This is one of the worst pains I've had.
They're letting you know.
It hurts really bad.
Appreciate it. But yeah, ease up.
No, it still hurts me really bad. It pinched my nerve.
It just barely touched me.
Well, I sat there a long time.
Take the camera over there. I could swear I saw someone coming down the hallway.
It's supposed to somebody standing there area.
I feel like
Unfortunately, my neck continued to burn for at least another 45 minutes after this. I had V check for scratch marks. He could visually see them, but no matter what we tried to do, he could not pick them up on camera. It was absolutely intense. It was almost like something reached in and distinguished where my nerve was, and it was lit up on fire. It was very, very interesting. Guys, this wasn't as intense as some of our other clips, not the investigation itself. But this investigation, very special, like not everybody's getting to do this, and we put a lot into it to get to do this because it was kind of a bucket list thing. We even flipped a coin because at the last minute, I was ready to bail and say not go. And V's like, let's flip a coin. And if it lands on heads, we go. If it lands on tails, we don't. And it landed on heads. So we bit the bullet and did this, and I'm glad we did. The reason that you're seeing the Warren's house at number 5, I pinched a nerve, is because of the information I got channeling, what we felt while we were there, the pain in my neck. I was punched in my solar plexus. That didn't hurt per se, but it was uncomfortable. This burnt. This hurt for 45 minutes. It hurt. It just went in my neck and went and pinched. And also a lot of other people got sick. You'll have to see the full video to kind of get what I mean there, but yeah, it's a lot.
The Warrens Museum in itself is a bucket list, and I still think about it like almost every day. Like some of the experiences we've had there, not all of them were from inside the museum.
Yeah. You'll have to watch the full video to really get the full spectrum, but definitely check it out. Again, it's our last video we just did. And I think it's a great leeway into the next clip.
Number 4. Are you psychic?
Alright guys, so it's like 4:30. We've had some hiccups tonight. We're gonna go ahead and go to bed because we have till 1:30 p.m. We have like 2 or 3 more places I would like to investigate, and we are going to do a little bit more investigating in the AM. We will be running a night vision camera until it dies, and
I like ghosts.
We're tired. This is what we thought until I started to hear a female speak.
Alright, woman, I heard you whispering in here. What you got to say to me?
Oh yeah, they're close, because as soon as I said that, my head got dizzy. Hear that? This is the best time. I'm going in there and investigating.
There's somebody walking around. Your girl's the only one up, and I'm over here in my damn pajamas.
Dude and dudettes. I've been walking around this basement and there's some crazy happening. I thought I was gonna have like a mouse run out in front of my face.
Alright guys, I've been finishing the clips, but I had to add this in. I'm kind of merged these together. They could have made a separate thing on the list, but it's all like in the same clip. So I'm by myself and all this stuff happens to me. V's asleep. Everybody's asleep. We've got Astral Paranormal on the 3rd floor. We're in the basement in Lorraine's office, and Ruth and Angel are on the 2nd floor in bed, not moving. To get all of that was absolutely insane. I had rested a little bit. You'd have to watch the full video again to get full context, but I was hearing whispers. This is when I got out of bed and all that stuff happened. But what you're about to see is hands down the best evidence that we captured at the Warrens' house.
ladies and gentlemen, that was a spectral bat. As far as we could tell, as far as we know, that was completely spectral. Everybody was asleep. Nobody was out roaming the house. They just... bat. Bat.
Okay.
It was a white bat.
I've got to cut half of that out.
No, you don't. You just put a duck over it.
No. So, bat.
Bat.
No, we're not putting any of that in. So, guys, this was really, really strange. I saw the little flickers, and then when I slowed everything down, 100%, absolutely,
bat.
Freaking insane.
It was a bat. It
looks like a bat dragon. I don't know, guys. Leave me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Yeah, it's a little much. I have no idea what it is. I mean, of course, there's all kinds of creepy crawlies in the spirit and different, like, elementals. But I haven't, like, tapped in or tried to figure out what this is yet. But it was definitely captured on camera. And it had wings and it was flying like a bat. So, with that being said, very intense place. Very intense clip. You just had to be there to feel it. You've got to be able to feel it. Nothing else happened the whole entire night. It just flew through the room.
It was a ghost bat.
It was something. It was spiritual. I need to look into it. I need to channel into it and see. But, yeah. Definitely spooky place, spooky evidence. That's why it's number 4 on our list. I guess it's time. We're at the top 3. But before
that moment, guys.
Yeah, before we get to the top 3, we're going to go ahead and see what other people said their top 3 was. So I'm going to insert those clips here. I can't choose a top 3.
You still haven't chose it, and we're out here filming a video. God damn it! Oh my god!
No, I can't. So, what's your top 3?
St. Albans, Madison Dry Goods, and the Arts Place.
Yeah, I can't choose. I love them all. They're all
right here in North Carolina.
They all have a place in my heart. Like, one place I know I want to go back to for sure, that ended up making me kind of sick, I still haven't addressed, is Ohio State Reformatory. I got a bone to pick.
I would really like to go back there too.
With Ohio State Reformatory. And matter of fact, let's just go ahead and jump into the next clip. Number 3. It's on all 4s. But just behind me, I'm starting to see like more shadow people. Like right there. Behind I think there's a pole there, because this is really dark. The only light we have is shining straight up at the ceiling. But I can, like, it stood up and then it started crawling. Sharp pain in my head. Stop it. Right now, please. That keeps sounding like a door.
Is there someone in here right now?
There's 100%. If you're looking that way, there's shadows moving. If you would just sit here and look, you'd see them.
Yeah, I seen them.
Guys, we're just doing kind of a baseline just to see what we get. It's coming closer.
How about you come over here and get you a cigarette?
I can see it. Am I tripping? Or is there a black spot on the floor right there? That wasn't there before. You're not going to be able to see it. It's over there in the corner.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see it.
Because I saw it crawl beside that. No, I just saw a light down there. I saw it crawl beside of that, and now it's crawling back. Look.
You see it? It's on all fours. Please tell me you've seen that.
I see a lot of things.
I'm just focusing
But
on
I'm
it.
not sure what I'm seeing.
Why do you crawl on all fours like that? You're not human? It's like skittering. It's skittering like an animal.
You know, you've gotten a really good impression. Whatever's up here likes to zigzag. A lot of people report that.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it zigzag and like duck behind
and
these things. Now,
it's
guys.
knocked people over before.
Yeah, it wants to come
gets
closer.
physical with people.
I know. It wants to come over here, but it won't. And I need you to stay over there. Guys, I'm not tripping. Like, I'm solemn faced right now. But I was hearing, okay, audibly, y'all need to listen to this. I'm hearing the skitters. So where I saw the shadow, I could hear the skitters. I really hope this picks up on camera.
Is there something evil in here?
Is there footsteps coming this way?
So that's what we heard the whole time we were back here.
We're the only one this close.
I don't think it'll come that close to you, but I will say this, certain people it has pushed. Yeah, so that's why I like, it would not come closer than like 35 feet to me.
And I promise you I wouldn't use you as ghost bait. That's at St. Albans Sanatorium.
It's everywhere. Now, I'm not trying to debunk or say anything crazy, but I will say this. It's metal up there, and everything, the temperature's shifting a lot. So you're going to hear a lot of pops, but you will hear footsteps. And like, you have to pick it apart, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I hate you all.
Yep. Where you going?
I heard a footstep and then I heard a man go.
Well, there was, unless somebody's walking above us right now, there was footsteps that just walked across the fence.
Yeah.
Which is not even possible.
Right, so that's the scurry thing, I'm pretty sure.
My turn.
So speaking of Ohio State Reformatory, this made number 3 because it was very intense. If you watch this video, I am hyper-focused for not seconds, but minutes on this thing. Like, it was minutes that I watched this entity on all fours scurry around us. Everything you see in red type, except for at the Warren's house, is new evidence I captured while editing these clips. Because, like, I didn't have the great... I was using an S22, now I'm using the S23. Has better capabilities. I can hear better. It just has better everything. And now I can hear more EVPs. So if you hear anything, please let us know, because, I mean, yeah, this was absolutely crazy. We were with Haunting Angels. You will see them probably more this year as well. And, you know, I went into this place not knowing anything. I got left alone in that room for about 10 minutes. I did not include that. I was going to. This video's already long enough. Go watch Ohio State Reformatory.
Yeah, go watch that. That video is a great video.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Number 2. 'Cause I'm a dead man. I just got a vision of somebody coming up the steps holding on to the handrail. Like, I see a hand sliding up the rail. REM pod, thank you. So, is there somebody coming up here to join us? Is that why I saw somebody's hand?
You proved me wrong. Come on in. We're going to talk a little bit.
Yep, the water's fine.
Do you like the fact that I kept the back door to the bird cage open? Does it give you a little fresh air? So what I'm going to do, go ahead, you can keep rolling if you want to. I'm going to turn this around. We're going to step out. Let's actually do a little bit of abandonment. I need to step out of this room. This room is really dizzy.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot in there.
And then when we come back, we're going to do spirit box.
That just disconnected.
What? There you go.
Recording. Is it your
It's
watch?
like something. Where's our keys?
Downstairs. I don't know what it is. Explain to the camera what's going on.
It's disconnecting every little bit. I don't know what's causing it.
What's
it keeps
disconnecting?
popping up like the maps or something, or my smart tag stuff is popping up, which means
Smart
it's just
tags.
out of range. So we're gonna have to change that, otherwise it's gonna keep stopping my shit.
Yeah. That hasn't happened before, guys. But we are going to take a small break. This is where I'm going to end the abandonment. I know it's going to be hard for some people to hear, but I promise you, if you listen closely with headphones on, and some of them you won't need headphones with, you can hear a conversation between a man and a woman go back and forth. It is absolutely insane. I hate we left that door open, but it was so hot, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of the best EVP captures I have ever got in my life. That, to me, if you hear this, please let me know in the comments below. This is hands down the best EVPs we ever captured. We did the abandonment at St. Albans and come back. Already had the REM pod activity, already had some things popping off, but when I sat down and I listened to this footage, my jaw was like, it was just, couldn't believe it. There's at least 3 to 4 spirits that are having a full conversation with each other. I really need to go back to the raw footage and just redo everything and be very meticulous, not up the audio so high. Like, there is so much. They are talking to each other about a plan on how they're going to stay away from us. They realized we left. They were talking about where they're going to sit. There's also an angry male that kept kind of being ugly to a woman. This is also in the same spot where, you know, everything was calling via asshole. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I have the raws. Like, I understand a lot of this stuff is like, wow, you're not going to see this anywhere else. On my hand on Bible, my life, God strike me dead, this is exactly as the footage is.
100%.
And I've got the raws to prove it, baby. Don't screw with me because I'll send them out. Okay? Okay.
Yeah, St. Albans was definitely the best place for EVPs ever. To have captured that was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Like, those are definitely A-class EVPs.
Yeah.
All of them are very, like, audible. You could really hear them good with headphones. The fact that we got so much activity in that one little spot, there's no telling how many spirits are actually hanging out there. There's so many.
But the weird thing is like, it wasn't a ton of like spiritual activity. It felt like when we first got in there, it was like the longer we sat, as soon as I saw an image of somebody's hand coming up the rail and that bug or orb, whatever it was, kind of looks like an orb to me, but I'm kind of careful with that because you don't really ever know. You can tell when it's a real orb, but this one was kind of off. There was some real orbs in that. But as soon as that orb come up is when the REM pod triggered, and then you could even see 2 orbs flying by when the man and the woman are having the conversation. So yeah, this is why this made number 2, and we will go back to St. Albans one day for sure. But guys, it's that time. It's that time for number 1. Drum roll, please. Number 1.
Yeah.
It made me go deaf.
You forgot about it.
Yep, and I'm deaf. They might have just busted it. Those are the worst things ever. Yep, it did. It certainly. Yeah, it busted my eardrum.
Yeah, they need to be taped. That's a good idea.
It really did.
You know what? I actually have some tape.
Eardrum, babe. Let's listen one more time. Eardrum, babe.
Red room, filming piano. Another one on my cell phone. Going to switch angles. Gonna do something unique. I don't know how you would feel about it, but
we're gonna set you up here.
What the, let's watch that again. Oh my God, you can even hear it running. This is my 4th time going through this video, and I have yet to see that until now. That has legs. That is running. V just captured a very good shadow figure.
The first time I seen that on video, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. It took me 4 times to actually capture it. Like, I saw it, but I didn't register it until I upped the volume and I heard the footsteps and I saw the, like, shift. Because if you wasn't really paying attention, you would think that it's, like, just kind of a shift of the camera or even the shadow with V. But the light was...
No, I'm behind the light.
Yeah, so the light, like this. Sort of like this. And it even if his arm... his arm would have to come in front of the camera to make a shadow. Even the shadow in the room, like, I went back and forth because V does move his arm in that shadow in the room. But that shadow in the room looks closer to the camera that's around the corner in the room. Light only turns at 190-degree angle. That's scientific. So that camera was basically lined up with V's body through the wall. So I'm leaning on there was some type of shadow manifestation. And then it like ran out of the room. The siren that went off was a motion detector. I have a very sensitive ear that can like literally bust. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but it really hurt. And that loud high frequency pitch, it like stirred some stuff up. I mean, we could go back and duplicate it, but I'm not about that life. Like,
no, I ain't trying to entice them by pissing them off. I would much rather have what we got going on, because what we got going on really works great for us.
Yeah, and I mean, we could go back and test it out, but again, like I said, I'm not about that. I don't want to upset anything. That's not our goal. But it was a very great capture. It is hands down our best piece of evidence, in my personal opinion, single-handedly, of a shadow figure.
Probably some of the best evidence I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, hands down to me. Like, that is some of the best paranormal proof that I've ever seen. Of course, anybody could replicate it by making a little sound effect or something to make it sound like something's running. But you actually hear that for yourself.
Yeah.
It's real.
I got the raws,
so
baby.
Real. It's so real. No kidding.
Yeah, it's crazy. And, you know, it's been one hell of a year.
Yeah, and we couldn't have got there if it wasn't for you guys.
No.
Without your support and just continual, like,
dedication and everything,
raining on us just with the love and praise and thanks. And we appreciate every one of you. It's something that, well, I'm not used to experiencing my whole life. I'm still trying to get used to it. So
yeah, and we're grateful for it, and we're going to continue to do it as long as we can. So we've got 2026 planned, and I promised you guys that I would show you our first 3 locations of 2026. So here they are. 2026 location announcement. January, the Holiday House. February, Madison Seminary. March, Fairfield County Infirmary. All right, guys, so that is the 3 locations. We're super excited. We are filming in February, and we just got a message about maybe going somewhere in March. So we've got another location or 2 lined up after that, more than likely. We still have a few to go. We've got a couple. We've got the year almost planned out. So definitely a big, exciting year. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. And I do have a little list of special thanks to people that really were like key supporters for us, and people that, you know, have been great friends to us. And we appreciate y'all so much. And everybody, no matter if you just liked, subscribed, watched 10 minutes of the video, it all still really does help, and it keeps us going. We enjoy doing this. The second time doing it in the car, and you notice that it was dark and now it's light. It's not because we filmed at different times. We filmed with the sunrise, so kind of symbolic to new beginnings
during the full moon,
during the Cancer full moon. So guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, until next time.
I like ghosts. Oh, sorry.
That's your key.